She's ready. Morning. I hope you're doing really well. Firstly, must apologise if there's a load of drilling in the background. I've been waiting and waiting for the guys working next door to stop, but they're probably going to start again. Anyway, I'm about to go off bikepacking with Laura. I've got a bunch of cool new gear that I'm going to test. I'm going to ride my gravel bike up to the woods. We're going to wild swim. We're going to wild camp, aka camp and swim. I am taking a few different options to test out or maybe sleep in, depending on where we choose to pitch up. This Rab Alpine Bivvi is like super breathable and super waterproof, but quite a bit bigger and possibly heavier than my other. So we'll see how that goes. I have laid in it in the living room and it's pretty nice. So I've got that option, but I've also got this, which is the Alpkit Mora hammock. Now, I have never hammock camped before, so quite keen on trying this out if I find a spot with some suitable trees. I also have this really amazing sleeping bag from Rab, who have sent me these to try out. This is not paid and they're not mine to keep. They have sent me the Mythic Ultra 180 sleeping bag. Now this, I mean, it's amazing. It's got silver inside, which reflects your body heat back to you, and its warmth to weight ratio and pack size is pretty amazing. I've not even stuffed it all the way down. It's teeny weeny. It weighs 400 grams. It's got a recommended comfort rating of 7 degrees, which means that you'll be most comfortable at 7 degrees. In extreme conditions, you could use it down to -12. I think I would freeze, but it does say you can use it down to -12. And yeah, it packs down really small, super warm and lightweight. So I am considering using this on the Across Andes bike race that I'm doing at the end of November, which is why I want to test it out today. I think it's going to be really cold at night in the Andes, so this is one option. The other option, check this out. It's a puffy jacket and puffy pants. So these are also Rab. Puffy pants look so cozy, and I've worn these jackets for years. I know they're really good. So I was wondering if, rather than carrying a sleeping bag on a bikepacking race, it might make more sense to carry clothing that you can sleep in, because then you're kind of doubling up. Like a sleeping bag only has one use, you sleep in it. But if you've got warm clothing that you can sleep in, then it means you're not taking clothing and a sleeping bag. Does that make sense? Makes sense in my head. So the thinking behind this is that I could sleep in the puffy pants and jacket just in a bivvy bag and not take a sleeping bag at all. However, I haven't tried this and I'm a bit worried about riding off into the woods with Laura and not having the sleeping bag as a backup option. I've got plenty of time today, plenty of room in my bag, so let's test everything out. Wow, I mean, this sleeping bag, look how little it goes. Let's compare it to the puffy pants. I mean, I reckon if I put the puffy pants in this stuff sack, I could get them down a bit smaller, but still, so far looking like the sleeping bag might be the winner. I'm just going to be like the princess and the pea tonight. Jacket and pants, sleeping bag. But obviously if I just took the sleeping bag, I'd still need to take a jacket for the evenings and night riding, and well, hopefully there won't be much sitting around because I'm meant to be racing, but anyway, yeah. Let's get it loaded. Ta-da! She's ready, so let's go. I love this route, the Ray Valley Trail. I actually did my first ever bikepacking trip with my daughter up here, like her first proper bikepacking trip where she carried some of her own stuff and camped out. It's so pretty but accessible, and in fact the ride that I'm doing today you could probably manage with kids who are used to riding off-road. I'll put the route on my Strava, and I'm hoping one day I'll get to do it with my daughter, which is a bit bigger. Let's go. I'm not sure where she is actually. I don't think I've got any phone signal, but maybe I will find her. Well, I found Laura. I'm going to transfer my bikepacking stuff into a rucksack that Laura has lent me because we're going to have a bit of a hike and a swim and a camp and all that other stuff. So yeah, let us get ourselves sorted, get more faff, and then we'll be off. Have a little I filled up with some water from the river. We have got water purification tabs, but I'm going to boil this anyway for my dinner. Wait, where is my dinner? I'm just going to check I've got my dinner. Oh no, it's in there. I see the telltale yellow sign.
Got it?
A fire pot meal. We're going to head up the hill, boil up some water, make dinner and camp out. We're going up to the hill fort, I think. I keep thinking how nice it would be to ride down this. I wonder where it links up to. Oh wow, look at these mushrooms.
They are.
They're almost glowing. So I think we might have found our spot. There are a couple of trees that might be the right distance apart, but I don't know because I've never put a hammock up. Laura, have you ever put up a hammock?
No.
Oh, shit. Well, we're going to have a go and Laura's going to bivvy down here because there's a bit of a flat spot. Also, I'm starving. Really not eaten enough. So presumably these straps go around the trees and then there are clips on the actual hammock. This leash has got all these different kind of holes in it. Can you see what I'm talking about? Yeah. So depending on the size of your tree and where you're slinging it, you just put the clip through there. Ta-da! Look at that. It's worked. So I'm going to blow up the mat and put the mat in, and then do I test out sleeping in just the puffy pants and just the jacket? I think I'll do that. I'll test out the theory. Mat, bivvy and puffy outfit first. Then if I get cold, I will use the fancy sleeping bag. Sounds about right, I think. So I'm very excited about sleeping in my hammock. Laura is very excited about her candle lantern. Yeah, I mean, it is quite cute.
It's adorable.
See, that's why we're friends, because we're both equally silly, I would say. Okay, so it is quite dark for filming and I'm kind of blinding myself with the torch. So I'm just going to get on with doing food and all that sort of stuff, and then I'll report back in the morning on what it's like sleeping in the puffy jacket and puffy pants in the Alpine Bivvi. Also what it's like sleeping in a hammock, which I've never done. Hopefully I will like it and get some sleep and not freeze. It's not actually that cold, so should be all right. But yeah, we have things to do, dinner to cook, vodka to drink. See you in the morning. Oh, hello. How pretty is this?
It's lovely.
Oh, wow. It's so pretty. Oh, morning. So I've just woken up in my hammock and it is just absolutely beautiful. It's so nice. Also, unbelievably, it's 9:15. Oh my God, so late. Laura's got to meet her mum in about an hour, so I better get up and get my porridge on. Anyway, the gear test. I was cold. I was really cold. So started off in the puffy pants and puffy coat. And as I suspected, my feet got cold because obviously they're just in a bivvy bag. I had extra socks on, but I thought, well, I'll just put my feet inside the sleeping bag so I keep my feet warm, and that way I can test out the jacket and pants. Well, that worked for a minute, but after a while I just got cold all over, so I pulled the sleeping bag up and got inside it. So I ended up sleeping in puffy pants and a puffy jacket inside a sleeping bag. It's still a bit cold. So that's not great, is it? I mean, it was torrential rain. Why was I so cold? I'm going to see how Laura slept.
I slept really well, actually.
I'm glad you did.
My watch says I got 8 hours and 46 minutes of actual sleep.
Holy.
And like 3 lots of deep sleep, which is really good for me. I just need to live in this sleeping bag forever with my fleece on and the dog.
Oh, the dog. Oh, yeah. I mean, it was torrential, wasn't it? Well, Laura had tumble in her sleeping bag, so that keeps you warm. Maybe I need to take a doggy bikepacking with me in future. I think I need a dog. Anyway, so... Oh, gosh, it's so pretty here. I'm going to make my porridge and coffee, pack up, wander down and get the bike, and then ride back home. What a nice trip I've had. Shame I got a bit cold. I'm going to have to rethink the plan for across Andes. But yeah, I'll update you on all of that. Thanks for coming along. I hope you liked the video. See you later. Bye.